how's your day going so far? Happy Monday.
Yeah, happy Monday to you too. It's beautiful. I mean, it's another day in Vegas. Hot.
Oh my gosh, I bet. How hot is it?
109.
Nope, I'm out. Not for me. Oh my gosh. Does the heat bother you like that?
You know what? I lived in Miami for 20 years, but it's different type of heat. Here is like a sauna heat, dry heat. Miami is all humidity heat, sweaty, bugs, and all that type of stuff. I mean, once you get to walking out here, you get used to it. But in Miami, it just swallows you up. The humidity just swallows you up. It gets really, really hot each step you take, and you just sweat and sweat and sweat. So, I mean, either or is cool, but it's hot. It's definitely hot.
Yeah. How long have you been there, and how much longer do you have there?
I'm leaving on Wednesday because I have to go and do something with my daughter, orientation in college.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, she's going to Georgia State, so we have to go to orientation. I was, happy to be here, but unable to stay the duration of everything.
And I'm sure you know about, obviously, the NBA bubble that's going on right now.
My son is in it.
I was going to say, have you talked to him? What is he saying about it?
I talk to him all the time. He's excited about it. He loves it. What it is. I mean, there's no way around it. The accommodations are not like everybody want it to be, but they're making it as safe as possible. And I think that, some things you just have to deal with. I mean, a lot of these guys, they grew up this type of way in the bubble. And then now they're making so much millions of dollars, and they've been accustomed to this lifestyle and everything. Now they got to go back to what they would come from and how they was living. And most of them are babies. I mean, come on, man. I mean, the NBA is doing everything that they can do to make it safe for you. They're doing everything that they can to make sure that, this goes off with no hiccups and you all get to play and have fun and get to, talk what you need to talk about, the social justice.
And when he's FaceTiming you, what time of day is he FaceTiming you, or when you talk, how does his day usually go?
He FaceTimes us, or he talks to us anytime after practice. He talks to us, or after he start winding down, when he's in his room and he's not doing anything, like about 10:30 around that time. We'll talk to him for about an hour and a half, and just talk about his day, talk about his 2 or 3 days. We don't talk to him every day. Yeah. Just talk to him about his 2 or 3 days. We saw what you posted. We saw what you was doing. We see that you having fun here and there, and, what you think about this, what you think about that. We just talk about every day, not on the court per se, but off the court, how much fun he having, what they're doing, stuff like that. But it's not really basketball. It's just talking about, the environment and
life is crazy. Life is weird. Just to talk about what's happening is just insane. I feel like every time you hear something new, it's just insane.
Yep. Yeah.
You had said these players have millions of dollars of in contracts and everything. When you found out that your son was going to sign a $75 million contract, what was your initial reaction? Were you just whoa?
No, I was very happy for him. I mean, I knew we all knew when we played back in the 90s that these days was going to come when guys are making $25, $35, $40 million. But we was kind of upset that we wasn't born in the 90s. so we could have, this type of chance to make this type of money. But we knew that it was going to come, and we happy for them guys. We happy for each and every player that's able to make that type of money. It's a fortitude, and it's, a gratitude to their character and how they go out and care about their game, and how they go out and work on their game and make sure that they're in tip-top shape and healthy and love to play the game of basketball and love to entertain people with the game of basketball. So when I saw him signing, it was more criticism on me saying that
Right.
that I didn't make that much money.
You're like, I wonder what he felt like for his contract versus his son's contract.
It was great. It was great. And when you have kids, you always want the best for your kids. You want more for your kids than you did for yourself. So I was very happy for him because he put in the hard work and he's deserving of it.
Definitely. And you are in Vegas for the Basketball Invitational that's happening.
Yes.
What team or players are you looking forward to watching?
Well, first of all, I'm just happy to be here, commentating on basketball again, giving my views on the game and the ins out of the game and what the guys are thinking and what they're looking at and what the coaches are trying to get out of the players and trying to make them run plays that fit for their team. But I look at, I know Mario Chalmers. I watched him with the Miami Heat. I watched him with Kansas Jayhawks, hitting big shots, making big shots, playing the way he's back to playing, solid basketball after his injury. He's 100% healthy now, and he looks like he could help an NBA team play right now. And that's just, that's just my expertise in basketball. But it's a couple of guys out here, and Dante Green, and another guy that's out here that's just doing work, Mike Taylor. I mean, Mike Taylor got unbelievable energy. If you look at this guy, I mean, I'm looking at him like, okay, can he play? Can he play? He hooping and hollering. He running around all crazy.
But he play.
This guy can actually play. He's got unbelievable energy. And I'm like, he's out there running around, making plays, making shots, making jump shots, blocking shots, and stealing the basketball. He's all over the place. When the other team score, he running to half court, getting the ball in, passing the ball in. I said, I'm watching him play. I had to pick up my sports commentary, to keep up with him. So, that was awesome. That's exciting. And I love to watch people with enthusiasm and his character go out there and play the way he plays. So that's what I love. But this guy, Dante Green, I mean, he put on a show yesterday. He brought his team back, and James White and David Hawkins. They played well. They put their team on their back and just played very well. So it's very competitive. And I'm going to tell you this: a lot of these guys haven't played in 5 months.
Yeah, I know.
So for them to come in and to score and to be in shape the way they are in and to come in, it's incredible. And that's the gratitude, and that's the fortitude, and that's how you commend these people and these players to come in and just to play like they haven't missed a beat. And of course, Nate Robinson. Can't nobody stop Nate Robinson. He could take over the ball game when he wants to, how he wants to, but it's just up to him. But he got unbelievable skills right now. So
that is good though. You make a really good point about it's literally been 5 months, real game, and they still bring it.
Yep. And and a lot of them they have this buy B1 patches on, and it helps them with their energy. It helps them with their nutrition, and it helps them with not getting hurt and not getting cramps and not pulling muscles and anything like that. So the patch really, really helped these guys out in their workouts up until this tournament. So, I mean, with the B1 patch company, I mean, they're doing a great job in helping these people stay in shape and helping them stay energized and healthy.
Does it make you want to, watching all of them play, jump in and play too?
I'm 50. I'll be 54 years old September 1st.
So young.
I'm still young, but you know what? My basketball days are over with. I can go out there and shoot horse with them, show them the crossover. It'll be slow. But I show them the crossover. But other than that, I like to give pointers out to them. I like to talk to them. But I let my son do the talking now with his play.
I love it. Do you prefer horse over pig?
Both of them, anyone.
Any word, honestly.
Any word. I mean, it could be go. And we'll play. Let's do it, you know. I mean, I'll be ready from the first shot. So, yes, I'm still competitive in shooting games, and I love to shoot the ball and show kids and show people, you know, how to dribble and the fundamentals of dribbling and showing them, you know, my crossover and how you really do it. But you know, practice. You have to practice. It just doesn't come overnight.
Mm-hmm. And what is your favorite thing, like aside from the tournament and like just personal life, what's your favorite thing about watching your son play?
Oh man, you know, I like a lot of things, but you know, what I really like is his confidence, but not really his confidence. It's his leadership out on the floor. You know, even though he's not handling the basketball and not the point guard, but he tells guys where to be. He knows the offense inside and out. He tells guys where they need to be at on offense. He tells guys what they need to be at on defense. He helps them out in their confidence. Yo, man, shoot the basketball. You know, don't hesitate. You know, he just a leader out there on the court, and he helps the coach on the court when you know, sometimes you in different arenas, even in your arena, you're not going to be able to hear the coach. So he helps his team understand what they need to run and how they need to run and how they need to play and when they need to pick up their game and take it to another level. So that's what I like about him, his leadership. And
does he remind you of you in any way?
I grew up differently. You know, I grew up differently. He's 6'6". He a shooting guard. I'm 5'11", 3/4. I'm a point guard.
You got the height.
Yeah. That's from my wife's side. You know, my wife's side of the family. And you know, I was a leader out there on the court. I directed everything like a coach, and you know, I see similar things. You know, his eyes, his demeanor, his face, how he acts at times out there on the court. But like I said, we grew up differently, and I think the approach is starting to be the same as approaching the game. So he's always been with me wherever I went. Since I could, you know, like 6 months, he's always been in the crib, in a stroll. I strolled him right up to the court. He watched the games, and it was unbelievable. I had him there, and once we started playing, he'd stop drinking his bottle, and he'd watch us play. And then as soon as we stopped playing, he started crying, like, where my bottle at, or what's going on. But as soon as we started playing, he'd just be quiet. And that's what he's always been. He always been fun of the game.
How much merch would you say, basketball merch from his team, your past merch that you have around your house?
It's starting to pass. You know, the wife is, you know, the important stuff, my important stuff is there. But the other stuff, you know, it's starting to pass on, and his stuff is starting to creep in. You know,
out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah. But I don't mind. You know, I don't mind. That's my man. You know, I mean, his stuff's supposed to come in, and it's his legacy now. You know, I built it up. Now it's his to keep it going, and he's doing a fine job at it. As you know, you know, that's what I say. He's doing a fine job at it.
Yeah. Well, you're the GOAT. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
No problem. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And the 5tournament.com. Go and register and download it, and FITE, FITE. Go down and register and download it to your computer and watch it. It's some fun games. I mean, these guys are competing. These guys are playing hard, and you know, get a little physical out there, and I think the referees are doing a great job.
We all need a little bit of entertainment right now.
Yeah, you know, we all need a little bit of entertainment, a little chippy here and there. We all need that.